Hello, I am Eric Barrett, a realtor of Homesport, Northeast Mesa, and resident of Northeast Mesa. And this is our second market update for the Metro Phoenix area overall. This video, we're going to talk about the synopsis of the Metro Phoenix market area. So we're going to compare how many active we have on a certain date this month in February versus how many closed last month in January. Then we're going to compare that with December, how many units closed in December of 2021 and how many were active on a certain date in January. I think it was January 19th. Then we're going to go into the Crawford Market Report indices. We're going to go into each of the takeaways on the different areas in the Metro Phoenix area, the West Valley, East Valley, Central Phoenix, and Pinal County Cities. So we're going to go into those, and then we're going to have an analysis of the home types. So how many homes sold in each price category from 150,000 all the way up to 5 million and up. So what's going to cover how many sold FHA, cash and conventional VA, and how many seller concessions there were in the real hot areas, set price segments of 250 to 350, 350 to 500,000 in single family homes. And there is even seller concessions in 750 to a million that you will see. And then we're going to go into comparing the sales price to list price ratios in all of these different price categories, as well as the absorption rates. The picture that you see behind me is of downtown Phoenix. If you guessed that correctly, you're right. This picture I took on top of South Mountain from, I think, Dobbins Point is what it was. So that is downtown Phoenix looking to the north from behind me. So without further ado, we will go ahead and get this video started. Thank you. So here is our Metro Phoenix market synopsis. So on February 11th, we had 5,028 that were active. Yeah, our inventory is going back down again. We closed 7,111 last month in January of 2022 versus 9,285 in December of 2021. So that's 2,100 units of less sales. I think it's because the inventory is getting lower, as well as people probably, the interest rates are starting to climb up again, and that could eliminate buyers in these different lower price categories of 250 to 350 and 350 to 500,000. That's my take on why that's happening. The monthly absorption rate went from 0.71 from 0.56. So we went up from a 17-day supply up to about a 21-day supply. So it's only 4 days, but still there. Crawford Market Report Index shows everything is in the green except for Chandler and Fountain Hills. Fountain Hills is the only one that had an actual decrease in market index. It's 6% less. And then Avondale and Paradise Valley both tied at 29% in the positive direction going up. And then you have Buckeye and Maricopa at 21% in the positive direction as well going up. So everything else did go up in the green. West Valley cities, we're going to go into right now. The West Valley cities, Avondale went up a whopping 41%. From 298,915 in January of 2021, this is from a year ago, to 421,367. Buckeye went up 25.3%, 363,452 to 455,505. And then you've got Goodyear at 35.8%, went from 367,522 to 498,939. Waddell went up 36.1%, 452,722 to 616,247. So the takeaways here is that all the West Valley cities combined had 22% less transactions in January 2022 versus December of 2021. Avondale had the highest at 41% in average annual appreciation. All the West Valley cities combined had a 29% increase in average sales price. So pretty interesting there. Central Phoenix cities, you're going to see Carefree went up 41.1% in 1 year from 1 year ago, from 862,124 to 1,465,646. Paradise Valley went up a very healthy 34.7%, nearly 35% average annual increase. That's very strong considering that Paradise Valley is over a $2 million average sales price point. So to go from 2,514,870 to 3,387,671 is pretty astounding, to say the least. Scottsdale went up just under 20%, from 847,120 to 1,014,397. So Scottsdale 2 months in a row has had an average sales price of $1 million or a little bit higher. So Carefree and Cave Creek went up the highest, 41.1% and 35.3% respectively. All 7 cities in the Central Phoenix group went up 27% in average annual appreciation. East Valley cities, Florence went up 46.3% from a year ago, and Northeast Mesa went up 39.1% from a year ago, from 471, 466 to 655, 865. Very astounding as well. Santan Valley went up 32.2% from 353, 182 to 467, 98. Let's see. So those are the takeaways here. There is only 2 groups that had a positive increase in transactions from December of 2021 to January of 2022, while the other 9 groups decreased in the number of transactions. Queen Creek went down a whopping 40% in transactions, while Chandler and Florence had the second and third biggest drops. All East Valley cities had nearly 29% less transactions collectively than in December of January 21. East Valley cities all averaged just about 25% in annual appreciation from January 2021 to January 2022. Pinal County cities, Coolidge went up 36.9%, Florence went up 46.3%, and Coolidge is knocking on the door to $300,000 in average sales price. It's going to happen very soon. Maricopa is at $377.86 from $279,454 from a year ago. All of these cities here, Maricopa always has the highest average sales price, and Florence is only $20,000 under that. So that's pretty astounding there. Of the 45 that sold in Coolidge in December 2021, 20 of them were new builds. I went through every single one and made sure it was directly from the new builder, not from speculators buying new ones and selling them to the retail public. So I went through every single listing and made sure that they were coming directly from the new builder. So now we're going to the analysis. These are the different price ranges that you will see. Mobile homes went from, or pretty much the same, 99%, 98.6%. 222,649 was the average sales price of all mobile homes sold between 150 and 300,000. Condos and townhomes from 150 to 300,000. It's very strong here. Went from 100.4% in December to 101.3, and the average and the monthly inventory absorption rate went from 0.39 to 0.25. So very low. Single family homes 250 to 350 pretty much stayed the same in sales price to list price ratio. That's no surprise there. The monthly absorption rates in the 0.36 to 0.32, so pretty much standard issue there. What really surprises me though is that 3 to 5 million has gone from 2.68 in January of 2022 to 3.78 months supply in February this month. And 5 million and up went up from 6.25 to 7.21. And average sales price from December to January dropped almost a full 2 percentage points from 97.5 to 95.8. So it's pretty interesting there. And now we're going to go into, these are the how many have them sold based on the payment types in each price category. So mobile homes, 126 of them sold, 32 were FHA, 40 were conventional, and 49 were cash. And out of the 32 that were sold FHA, 10 of those got seller concessions. So 1 in 3 chance, if you're an FHA buyer, 1 in 3 chance that you will actually get seller concessions. However, I would strongly recommend you making sure you do everything with your credit to get your credit score up to a 700 so you can go conventional. Much easier to get a contract accepted, especially in the single family 250 to 350 and 350 to 500,000. Take a look at these numbers. 239 were sold FHA out of 2,412 homes. That is just under 10%. So 1,292 were sold conventional, 609 were sold cash. So you're going to see that's nearly a 70, I think I've got it right here, yeah. 79% were cash and conventional from 350 to 500,000. And all the condos and townhomes from 300,000 to 500,000, 159 were sold cash and conventional out of 189. So if you are interested in the condos, you need to go conventional as well. There's no way around it. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard to get contract accepted. So that pretty much concludes the market update for February 2022. If you have any questions on any of this material, I did go through it pretty fast. My number is 480-999-6061. And once again, my name is Eric Merritt with HomeSmart in Northeast Mesa. If you like this video and you want to share with other people, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and share this people with anyone that you know that wants to move into our Metro Phoenix area. And I'll take excellent care of them and educate them on the full buying process. We do a very full buyer consultation so that everyone understands based on their price range where they're at. So we go through all these different things for every consultation because it's important to know as a buyer, what are my chances of getting under contract and what do I have to do to go conventional versus FHA. FHA can be had in a new build out in the outskirts like Florence and Coolidge. But if you're trying to get a resale and convenience is important to you, then you need to go conventional. There's no way around it. Anyway, thank you very much for your time and hope to see you soon.